They say Kingston doesn't sleep, but in Augusttown, it's a different kind of wakefulness, one that smells like gunpowder, rum, and regret. Junior, just 19, stood on the corner, ambition bigger than a zinc roof shack. Junior was always smart. From primary school, he was an A student, passed for Calabar High, sharp, focused, always ready with an answer. But smarts don't matter when you're born in a yard where nobody gives a fuck. His mother didn't work. Man took care of her. She didn't care if Junior passed exams or got suspended. As long as he wasn't in the house during school hours, she was fine. She put her love into Junior's little brother, and into his stepfather, if you could even call him that. The man was more of a part-time badman, full-time ghost, gave Junior nothing but silence and stink eyes. The only people who actually cared about Junior were his teachers, Mama Merle and Judas. Judas had always been in his life. They met at Calabar. Judas was trouble from day one, loud, angry, always ready to swing. His father was a shooter, killed by police. The elders in the area talked about him like he was a folk hero. So Judas grew up chasing the image, trying to be the shadow of a man he barely remembered. They got in trouble often, fights, suspensions. But Junior stayed on top of his work. Every teacher said the same thing. If this youth get one real chance, he gone far. That chance came in 11th grade. Junior was recommended to sit 11 CXC subjects, but the money wasn't there. His mother shrugged, didn't offer a cent. It was his teacher who stepped in, paid for every subject out of her own pocket. Junior passed 9 out of 11. It should have been the start of something. But when school ended, life did too. No money for college, no guidance. And then Tanya, his girlfriend, got pregnant. She had just left high school. He had just left childhood. His mother made it clear, no more baby in a me house. Tanya's mother took the child, started raising it while Tanya worked. Junior got a job at a call center.
No, ma'am. It shows here that the order was placed on the 5th, not the 2nd.
By then, Judas's life had changed too. His grandmother, the only steady person in his family, had passed, left him and his little sister, Kamesha, to fend for themselves. The street became Judas's home. See, most people saw Judas's future, and what they saw wasn't good. But what they saw, Demus the Don saw it too. He liked Judas's attitude and allowed him around the camp until Judas was asked to murder, and he did it like he was made for it. His respect through fear grew. He was now a known killer in the streets. And maybe that's why Junior never backed down from a fight. He had someone like Judas who saw him as a brother. So with that attitude, Junior never took disrespect, not even from his supervisor who barely raised her voice at him. No need to say, Junior was fired. He worked in customer care at a bank, but one day he beat a man so badly on the job, he ended up doing 11 months behind bars. When he came out, despite being locked up for over 11 months, he now needed a break. And that break consisted of smoking weed with Judas daily, chasing other women even though he had Tanya, going to dances, events, and stage shows, getting a chance to be around known entertainers. Until eventually, Demus became familiar with him. Until eventually, he became a part of the gang. And eventually, he was sent on a mission. Then another, and another. He was never on the missions where killing was needed. He was only on the missions which involved robbery or big money heists. Junior never made the money he made at the call center or the bank, but the life, the guns, the rollings, the link-up with top dance hall artistes, being backstage, going with Demus to see top politicians, the bad bitches, the sex. Junior loved it. But the only thing, he always had to be available when requested. And now, it was time for another mission. Demus had a job. Not just street-level fuckery, real top-floor orders, straight from a politician with blood under his fingernails, and a need to make problems disappear quietly. The target: Mr. Law Chong, respected businessman, public donor, government favorite. But behind the smiles, Law Chong was the underground bank. Big scammers from Mobay to New Kingston ran money through him. He held it, cleaned it, and took 25% as tribute.
Make money, money, make money, money. Make money, money, make money, money. Stop money, money, flip money.
One top-tier scammer hit a $4 million USD jackpot. Couldn't move it through the banks, so the cash came in dirty, and Law Chong held over 600 million Jamaican dollars in his possession.
The
politician wanted that money gone, off Law Chong's hands without linking back to him. So he sent Demus. Demus picked his team: Junior, Judas, and Rankin. 3 soldiers, 3 tools. He gave them guns, but laid down the law. Go take the money, don't kill nobody. If any one of you fire a shot, me not going to defend it. That man connected high. Take the money. No fucking bodies. Demus was given info on Chong, his favorite hangout spot, the gym he exercised at, what time he would normally leave out for business meets and so on. Then it was time for the mission. 7:13 a.m. Friday. Mr. Chong was about to leave his home. He placed his stuff in the car, took the German Shepherd dogs, and put them at the back so they wouldn't run out the yard when he opened the gate. Judas approached first, dressed like a gardener. Junior walked a few feet behind in similar attire. "Good morning, General," Judas greeted. Me friend, just a look of work. Yard maintenance, real decent price." Mr. Chong frowned. "No thanks, have someone already." As he turned to walk back, Judas slipped the Glock out smooth like a prayer, kept it close to his body while aiming it at Chong. "Pussy, don't move. See the white Axio cross the road? The engine a run. Try anything and me put 2 in a you, head and move." Mr. Chong froze. His licensed gun sat under his jacket, but his instincts lagged. They told him to walk while they kept the gun aimed at him, and they both walked in like landscapers on payroll. Inside, Chong's wife spotted him and asked, "Forgot something?" He glanced back, eyes dead serious. "Don't scream." Then she saw the 2 gunmen. She didn't scream. She froze. "Where the money?" Judas asked. Mr. Chong played dumb, but that was a wrong move. Judas cracked the wife across the forehead with the gun. She staggered. He shouted again, "Pussy, where is the fucking money? The 600 fucking mil. Shove out now, batty boy." Chong still remained silent. Judas hit the wife again, harder. This time she dropped. Unconscious, barely breathing. Judas cranked the gun. And that broke Mr. Chong. He took them to the stash, 2 suitcases loaded with wrapped cash, fresh off the scam trail. Judas was calm, kept his cool, though it's the first time he has ever seen that much cash. Junior kept his gun on Chong, but curiosity pulled his eyes towards the money. It was more than he'd ever imagined. That's when it happened. Chong reached for the Glock tucked in his jacket. Junior noticed, a split second too late. Chong dropped, blood bubbling from his mouth. Judas had fired first. Judas grabbed one suitcase and barked, "Grab the other!" Junior froze. Dogs in the backyard howled like sirens. He panicked, dropped the second case, and ran. They jumped into the Axio, driver already waiting. Rankin stepped on the gas. Tires screeched and rubber burned. They weren't chased, but trouble lies ahead.
Blood is on your hand, and you're smiling still. Preach unity, but all you do is kill. Me see you shake hand with the pastor man. Then fund the war upon the ghetto land. Big suit, big speech pon the stage. But your youth out, you're dying from an early age. Me not forget and Jah not sleep. What you sow, so you shall reap. Blood is on your hand, oh.